Hey, what day is it? It is Choose Well Wednesday. Choose Well Wednesday, today we wear our Choose Well shirts. If you don't have a Choose Well shirt, you can get one. I'm bringing some on Friday, you can get one. And like I said the other day, they're usually $15 a shirt, but for you, give you a discount, $14.99. You're welcome. Oh yeah. It's also day 3 of Kids Camp. And today we learned about a guy named Daniel. And Daniel, man, he was faithful to God. He chose to follow God instead of the crowd. He chose to follow God instead of the crowd. He chose to follow God instead of the crowd. Now, parents, if you're watching this video, the kids know when I say something more than 3 times in a row, they should probably say it with me. He chose to follow God instead of the crowd. Everybody was against Daniel, all the other officials, all the other leaders, but Daniel stood firm and he continued to do what he did every day, pray and seek God, even though it was outlawed. But Daniel was faithful, and guess what? God was faithful to Daniel as well. And so today's code word is, well, let me go check on the cheerleaders first, and I'll give you the code word. I'll be right back. So yesterday on my way home, I had heard these girls cheer, and it stayed in my head. They were talking about who are we and why are we here? We're the crew from Pathway Cheer. And that just stayed in my head, so I made up my own. But I'm gonna let them do theirs first, and I'm gonna show you my cheer. So like I said, when I was driving home, that cheer stayed in my head. And I kept hearing it over and over and over again. So I made up my own cheer. It goes like this. Who am I and why do I come around? I'm the speaker called Mr. Brown.
You should
I do the pop on? How do you use this thing? Who am I and why do I come around? I'm the speaker called Mr. Brown. Oh, the code word. Today's code word is omnipresent. That's the big word that means God is everywhere present. That God is everywhere. There's no place I can go that God is not. God is with us always. God is everywhere present. God can't be late anywhere because he's already there, which just blows my mind. And that's the thing about learning about God. Everything about God will not fit into my head. I cannot understand everything about God. And we will spend eternity learning more and more about God. But so far, we get to know what God has revealed to us through the Bible, His Word. And that's why I was so grateful that we were able to read the Bible together. And I want to encourage you to read Daniel chapter 6 with your family. There's an app called Bible.is that I recommend. It reads the Bible dramatized, has music, has different voices, and it's really easy to track. Listen to that and get into God's Word, because God's Word will change your life. But today's code word is omnipresent. But I really want you to remember that God is everywhere present. He's always with us. So with that, I will see you tomorrow on day 4 of Kids Camp. Peace.